Welcome to careerlink.ai, where your career meets the future. Why should software developers care about AI disruption? Because AI is transforming how we build software, making it faster, smarter, and automating repetitive tasks. Developers who adopt AI tools will accelerate their careers, and those who don't risk falling behind. Today, we're focusing on a powerful use case: how generative AI is revolutionizing software development. From generating code to writing tests, debugging, and documenting projects, AI is enabling faster, higher quality software delivery. Whether you're just starting out or deep into your career, mastering AI driven productivity helps you work smarter, ship faster, and future proof your skills. In today's fast paced tech world, falling behind can put your career at risk. With constant pressure to deliver faster and the challenge of navigating slow, outdated documentation, staying productive is tough. That's where AI can help. By bringing AI into your workflow, you can stay ahead, build faster, and turn your documentation into a smart, searchable knowledge base that gives you the answers you need instantly. Alright, let's dive into one of the biggest, most interesting shifts happening in technology right now. Today, we're breaking down vibe coding, what it is, how it actually works, and the million-dollar question: should you even be using it? I want to start with a pretty wild question. What if you could build a profitable app, a real one, in a week, without writing a single line of traditional code? I know, it sounds like something straight out of science fiction, but it's a promise that's totally changing the game, and that idea is exactly what brings us into the fast, kind of controversial, and seriously powerful world of vibe coding. So let's get right to it. What exactly is this revolution? What is this method that lets people build software based on an idea, a feeling, an instinct, instead of, complicated syntax? Okay, here's the core of it. Vibe coding is basically you having a conversation with an AI. You just explain your vision, the vibe you're going for, and the AI literally translates that feeling into actual functional code. It completely flips the whole script on how development gets done. Think of it this way, right? A traditional coder, they're like a master chef who grows every single ingredient from seed. They have total absolute control, but man, it is a slow, painstaking process. With vibe coding, you get to be the restaurant owner. You focus on the big picture, the menu, the guest experience, while the AI is your 5-star chef back in the kitchen, making it all happen. Okay, so that's the concept. But what does this actually look like in the real world? How do you go from just a random idea in your head to a working app on a screen? Well, it really just comes down to this super simple 4-step loop. First, you just describe what you want. In plain English, no jargon. Then the AI generates the code almost instantly. From there, you test it out, see what you like, what you don't, and you give that feedback right back to the AI. And then you just repeat that cycle. It's way more of a creative conversation than some technical one-way street. So as you can imagine, this process leads to some pretty huge advantages. Let's talk about the good stuff. The reasons this whole approach is picking up so much steam. And here's the bottom line, the thing that really matters. The barrier to creating software is just dissolving. Anybody can build their idea. Projects that used to take months of work can now be up and running in a matter of days. This frees you up to focus on the actual problem you're trying to solve. Not the tedious code. It's absolutely perfect for testing a business idea without sinking a ton of time and money into it. But and believe me, this is a really important but it is not a perfect system. Not by a long shot. We have to talk about the reality check here, because there are some very real hidden dangers lurking just beneath that easy, slick surface. So here's the catch. That incredible speed, it comes at a cost. Messy code base. Fast code often lacks clear structure, making maintenance tough. Technical debt, skipping tests and docs leads to future issues. Security risks. AI may introduce hidden vulnerabilities. Low understanding. Using code without fully grasping it hurts debugging. Inconsistent style. AI outputs vary, causing fragmented code. And this quote, man, it just nails the central risk perfectly. It really is like building a house with no foundation. It looks amazing on the outside, but that first big storm, it could bring the whole thing crashing down. So, does that mean you should just avoid it completely? No, not at all. It's all about using this incredibly powerful tool the right way. Let's look at how to code smarter, not just harder. This is basically where you need to draw the line. For entrepreneurs testing an idea or for designers making a quick prototype, vibe coding is a total game changer. But for building the next Facebook or handling sensitive financial data, whoa, That's when you have to use extreme caution and probably bring in a human expert. So if you want to use this smartly, just follow these rules. 1. Start simple. Build something basic just to learn the ropes. 2. Try to learn the fundamentals of what the AI is actually building for you. 3. For any project that really truly matters, please get an experienced developer to review it. And 4. Always be thinking long term about how your app is going to need to grow. When you boil it all down, the takeaway is pretty clear. Vibe coding isn't some magic wand that solves every problem, but it is an undeniably powerful tool that's making it possible for more people to create amazing things than ever before. Let's dive into the details of building a fully functional web app from a prompt. Alright, first things first. We need to get Cursor AI installed on your computer. So go ahead and open your browser and type in cursor.com. You'll see a big download button right there. And the best part? It's completely free to get started. Click on download, then pick your operating system, whether you're on Windows, Mac, or Linux, and let the installer run. Once it's done, go ahead and open it up. It only takes a minute or two. Now, let's take a quick tour of Cursor's interface. On the left, you'll see your File Explorer. This shows all the files in your project. Right now it's empty, but we're about to change that. In the center, you'll find your code editor. This is where you'll write and edit your code. And on the right side, there's the AI chat window, your main hub for talking to Cursor's AI. Now, Cursor has 4 main modes. They are Agent, Plan, Background, and Ask. Let's break each one down. Agent mode is like your coding copilot. Just describe what you want to build, and it will write full code blocks for you, make changes, even add entire features to your project. Plan mode helps you organize your thoughts. It breaks big coding tasks into smaller steps and gives you a clear, structured roadmap before any code is written. Perfect for when you're tackling complex features. Background mode works silently behind the scenes. It handles your requests while you keep coding, so it never interrupts your flow. And finally, Ask mode. Think of it as your instant coding assistant. Need help with syntax? Or want to look something up? Just ask, and the best part? It won't touch your code. It's purely for guidance. Cursor automatically selects an AI model for you, but you have full control to choose your preferred one. Let's start with Plan mode to build an event planner web app. Begin by asking Cursor to create a comprehensive development plan for the application. If you're familiar with specific front-end or back-end technologies, mention them in your prompt so Cursor can tailor the plan to your preferred stack. Additionally, specify any features you want, such as user authentication, calendar integration, event reminders, or guest management, to make sure the plan covers everything you need from the start. Here's the prompt we'll use. Create a development plan for an event planner web application using React.js for the front-end and Fast API for the back-end. Break down the project into phases covering setup, core features like event creation and management, user authentication, and deployment. Cursor then generates a detailed development plan. Review it carefully to ensure it covers all the necessary features and components. If something is missing or you want to enhance the functionality, just ask Cursor to add it. You can also introduce additional features later. The plan is flexible and can evolve as your project grows. Now hit the Build button. Next, I'll ask Cursor to run the project. It begins installing back-end and front-end dependencies in parallel using the embedded terminal in the chat interface. Let's open the terminal and take a look. Oh, there's an issue here. The email validator package failed to install. It missed one dependency. No worries, I'll just ask Cursor to fix it. And done. The bug is fixed. The front end, built with React and bundled by Vite, runs on 5173. Or you can simply ask Cursor for the link to the front end project. Let's click it and check out what Cursor built. It's a simple UI. Looks like no CSS styling has been added yet. We've got Home, Events, and Auth menus here. Inside the Events page, there's a Create Event button that opens a simple form. And on the Auth page, there's a basic login page. The UI is minimal for now. This is just the basic implementation from our first prompt. We'll refine the design later. Now let's check out the backend APIs. The backend runs at localhost:8000. You can visit /health to confirm everything's working. It says OK, and at /docs, you'll find define the API documentation with endpoints for authentication, event creation, editing, deletion, and invitation flows. These are solid, ready-to-use APIs, a great starting point for further development. Let's make our event planner app look amazing. I'll give Cursor a new prompt. Create a beautiful modern UI for an event planner app using React, ShadCN, and Tailwind CSS. I'll also include a few design details. We want smooth animations, a clean color palette with soft blues and purples, and pages for login, event list, and event creation. And there we go. Cursor starts building fully styled components for us. Let's see how it turned out. Wow, this looks so much better. The new sign-in and sign-up pages have a sleek card layout, smooth gradients, and subtle shadows, clean and professional. Let's create a new event. The form looks clean and modern. Perfectly aligned fields, nice spacing. Alright, I'll fill out the details and hit the Create Event button. There it is. Our new event card shows up instantly. Let's open it. Here's the event detail page. We can share the invitation link and easily ask friends to join in. And that's it. We just built a fully functional event planner app in a fraction of the time, all with the help of Cursor AI. Want to dive deep into AI and truly understand it? At careerlink.ai, our intelligent agent Clara creates a personalized AI learning path tailored to your goals, skill level, and interests. Get a custom recommendation report, explore real-world AI use cases, join AI training circles, and start mastering AI faster, smarter, and with purpose.